Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We got Game 5 of the What If 1904 World Series. This World Series is tied up at 2 games apiece. Which team will win the pivotal game number 5? So far, every home team has won. New York took the first 2 in New York. Boston's taking Game 3 and 4 here in Boston. Can they keep this up and win game number 5 and go into New York up 3 games to 2? This series is definitely going 6 games. Let's take a look and see who's been hot and who's been not in this World Series. For the Boston Americans, Chick Stahl, Freddie Perrnett, and Buck Freeman all hitting over 300. Freddie batting 400 with 2 RBIs. Chick Stahl batting 375 with 3 RBIs. And Buck Freeman batting 312 with 3 RBIs. Then you got Jimmy Collins. He's 4 for 14, just under 300, batting 286. Patsy Doherty, the leadoff man's 4 for 16, along with Candy Chance. And Hob Ferris not having a very good World Series. He's only 3 for 16. And then poor Lou Cryer finally got a hit in game number 4 and drove in a run. He's 1 for 12. As for the pitchers for the Boston Americans, you got Cy Young's pitched in 3 games. He's 1 and 0. Pitched 21 innings. He's given up 18 hits, 2 home runs. He's walked 2 and struck out 9 with a 3 ERA. Bill Dineen's pitched in 2 games. He's 1 and 1, 15 innings, 17 hits, 1 home run. He's walked 2 and struck out 6. Jesse Tannehill, who will be pitching for Boston in this game, his first start, has pitched in 2 innings. He's given up 4 hits, struck out 1, has a 9 ERA. And for the new visiting New York Giants, Frank Bowerman, he's batting a nice 429. He's got a home run and 6 for 14 with 3 RBIs. Art Delavan, he's having a great World Series too. Really, these Giants bats have been hot this whole World Series. He's batting 357 with only 1 RBI though. Sam Meredith, he's batting a cool 333 with 2 RBIs. And then you have Bill Dallin, he's batting 312 with an RBI. Don McGahn batting 312 also with 3 RBIs. Then you got Billy Gilbert batting 286 with 4 RBIs. Then the only 2 batters that's really not hitting well for the Giants is the 2 leadoff men. Roger Bresnahan, the leadoff man's 1 for 16, batting 062, and batting second in the lineup, George Browning, batting 167. He's 3 for 18 with an RBI. So if these boys start getting on base for the rest of them, these Giants could explode for a lot of runs. Let's go take a look here at the starting lineup for game number 5 of this World Series. And for your visiting New York Giants, leading off, playing first base is Don McGahn. That's not what I wanted. Let's see here. I want Roger up there. Let's go back here. Let's go back. Back. Okay, let's see. Offensive strategy. Change this to me. That way it should let me change the starting lineup here. Starting lineup here. Should be Bresnahan leading it off. Where's Roger at? Go back here. Ain't this awful? Turn to the game. Why isn't it letting me change the lineup? Sorry about this, guys. Start lineup. Custom lineup. They got Jack Warner in there. I don't want Jack Warner in there. What the heck? Now it's starting to irritate me. Let's see here. Keeps on doing that now. I want to drag him down here. I want him in the leadoff spot. Cancel the game, man. And we'll go this way since it's not being cooperative. And let's see here. Giants lineups. Daily lineup. So should be Roger, Brown, Don, Art, Billy, Sam, Gilbert, Frank. What do we do? Who are we missing here? First. And then the pitcher. Looks good. Alrighty, now continue. Let's see now. There we go. Sorry about that. Now we got Roger Bresnahan leading off playing center field. Georgia Brownie batting second playing right. Batting third playing first, Don McGon. Batting fourth playing third base, Art Delavan. Batting fifth playing shortstop, Bill Delane. Batting sixth playing left field, Sam Meredith. Batting seventh playing second base, Billy Gilbert. Batting eighth on the catching is Frank Baumer. And batting ninth, making his first start for the Giants, is Dummy Taylor. And for the hometown Boston Americans, leading off playing left field, Patsy Doherty. Batting second, playing third base, Jimmy Collins. Batting third, playing third center field is Chick Stahl. Batting fourth, playing right field, Buck Freeman. Batting fifth, playing shortstop is Freddie Pernet. Batting sixth, playing first base is Candy LaChance. Batting seventh and playing second base, Hob Ferris. Batting eighth, doing the catching is Lou Cryer. And batting ninth, making his first start of the World Series is Jesse Tannehill. Let's get this game started, folks. Hey, 007. I'm doing good, thank you. All righty, we got Jesse Tannehill making his first start. Like I say, he's pitched 2 innings. He's given up 4 hits, 2 runs, and struck out 1. And the first batter he'll be facing is a struggling Roger Bresnahan. He's 1 for 16, but that 1 hit is a home run with 2 RBIs. So let's get this game started. Let's change the options here. And game options, and we'll change this back to the computer. And here we go. So we take a look around Huntington Park. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Roger Bresnahan. And that's going to be hit down the first. LaChance fields it, takes it himself over to first for out number 1. And that brings up George Browning. Like I say, these 2 leadoff guys have been struggling, but the rest of this Giants lineup has been hitting the heck out of the ball. If these 2 guys can get on base, it Could be lights out for Boston. Here is George Browning. He's 3 for 18 with an RBI, batting a $167. Here's the 2-2 pitch to George. And that ball is hit down the second. 2 up and 2 down here in the top of the first. And that'll bring up Don McGowan. He's batting .312. He's got 3 RBIs on this World Series. Here's the pitch from Jesse, and he's first pitch swinging, folks. And that ball is hit deep in the right field. That ball could be going off the top of the wall. And McGann is going for third, and he's in there with a triple for for Beatles, man. How about that? So then we got a 2-out triple, and that'll bring Art Delavan. Can he cash this in? He's batting .357 with only 1 RBI. Can he get number 2 here against Jesse Tannehill? Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that ball is hit down the third, over to first, and that'll end the inning. The Giants leave 1. We go to the bottom of the first. New York, nothing. Doherty, Collins, and Stahl due up here against Dummy Taylor. And Taylor's pitched 2 innings. This is his first start in the World Series. He's given up 1 hit. And the first batter he'll be facing is Patsy Doherty. He's 4 for 16, batting .250. And let's change this. I didn't realize this was set on me to do this. So we'll change that to the computer. Head back to the game and get this bottom of the first started. Here's the pitch to Patsy, the 2-0 pitch. That ball's hit down the short, over the first for out number 1. And that'll bring up Mr. Jimmy Collins, batting .286. He's 4 for 14. Can he get a 1-out rally started here against Taylor? Here is the 0-1 pitch to him. That ball is hit down the third. That makes it through in the left field. And Jimmy's got himself a 1-out single. And that'll bring up Chick Stahl, MV's boy. And Chick's batting .373. He's got 3 RBIs. He's 6 for 16 in this series. Jimmy Collins with great speed down at first. A double will score him easily. And here's the pitch to Chick. And it's a 1-0 pitch hit down the short. Can they turn 2 over the second? No throw at first. So Chick will be down at first now with 2 outs for Buck Freeman. And Buck's batting .312 with 3 RBIs. Chick with a little above average speed at first. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that ball is hit in the center field. That should be a can of corn. And that'll end the inning for Boston. And they strand 1. We go to the top of the second with no score. And we'll have Delane, Meredith, and Gilbert due up here against Tannehill. And Bill is batting .312 with an RBI. 16 at-bats, has 5 hits. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Bill. That ball is hit down the third. Collins fires over to first for out number 1. And that'll bring up now Sam Meredith, batting .333 with 2 RBIs. He's 4 for 12. Here's the full count to Sam I Am. And that ball is well hit in the right field. That's a gapper. That's going to roll up against the wall. Can that brown-eyed handsome man make it the third? Here's the play. He's going to make it in. Well, should have made it in standing. A little hot dog slide. And now 1 out. And the Giants again with a runner 90 feet away. And here comes Billy Gilbert. And Billy's hitting .286. He has a home run in this World Series and 4 RBIs. Can he get even an out here and drive in a run and put the Giants on top? Here's the 1-1 pitch to him. That ball is hit down the first on a line shot. And the runner gets back to third. Nice play by LaChance. Now there's 2 outs with the runner 90 feet away for Frank Baumann. And he's batting a nice .426 in this World Series, folks. He's got 6 hits. One of them's a home run and 3 RBIs. Can he come up with a 2-out base hit here? And they hit him, folks. And the Giants come out to the top of the dugout yelling slurs over at Boston. Frank takes his base. Now there's runners on first and third. And we got Mr. Dummy Taylor up. Can he help his own cause? He is first at bat in this World Series. And Frank with a nice lead down at first. A single gets him the third. A double probably scores Frank. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swing and a miss, strike three. And the Giants strand two. We go to the bottom of the second. Perrinant, LaChance, and Ferris due up here against Taylor. See if he retaliates against Frank being hit. And here's the pitch to Freddie. This might be the man you want to hit. Hey, Tim D. Freddie's batting .400 in this World Series with 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Taylor. The 1-1 pitch. And that ball is lifted in the left field. That's going to find a hole. Drops in front. And Perrinant's down there at first. Like I say, swinging a hot bat. It's a leadoff runner aboard. And here comes Candy LaChance. He's 4 for 16 with 2 RBIs. Freddie with great speed down at first. Will he be taken off? And first pitch, he squares the bunt back to the mound over to first. And that gets Freddie in the scoring position with 1 out. And here comes Hob Ferris, struggling at the plate in this World Series. He's 3 for 16, batting $186 with no RBIs. Can Taylor get a big second out here with Freddie down at second with great speed? A single by Ferris, so scoring. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That ball is lifted high in the air, and that'll be out number 2. Gilbert makes the catch, and Freddie still down at second now with 2 outs. And this is not who you want up if you're a Boston fan. Lou Cryer, he is 1 for 12, folks, with an RBI, batting .083. Here's the pitch from Dummy, and the 1-1 pitch is hit down the short. And no play. That's an infield hit. So now we got first and third with 2 outs. Lou, for a catcher, has excellent speed down there at first. That'll bring up Jesse Tannehill, his first at bat. And we all know on this channel, we don't need no stinking DH. Can he do what his counterpart couldn't? In the top of the second, Taylor was up with runners on first and third and didn't come through. How about Jesse? Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3, just like his counterpart. And the Boston Americans strand 2. We're still tied up, but nothing. We go to the top of the third with the top of the order due up. Bresnahan, Brownie, and McGowan. Rogers struggling. Can he get off the snide? Like I say, he's hit a home run. That's the only thing good to say about him in this World Series as far as the bat. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Tannehill. And that ball is hit down the first. And he's going to beat that out for an infield hit. Maybe that's what he needs, Roger, to get himself jump started. So we got the leadoff batter aboard with above average speed. Now George Brownie, another one struggling. He's 0 for 1 today. Will Roger be taken off for second? And George squares the bunt, pops it up, and LaChance catches it. And Roger Bresnahan does get back to first. Now there's 1 out and a runner still at first. Here comes Don McGowan. He is 1 for 1 today. Can he drive him in here with 1 out? Here's the 0-1 pitch to him. That ball is hit down the third, over to second. No double play, but they get the lead runner. Now there's 2 outs, and now it's Dan McGann down at first for Art Delavan. Art's 0 for 1 today. And here's the 0-1 pitch to him. And he's off and running, folks, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. So Dan's down at second now with 2 outs in scoring position for Art. Can he deliver here with a nice 2-out base hit? Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's popped up high in the infield. And that'll end the inning, and the Giants strand another. We go to the bottom of the third, the top of the order due up for Boston. Doherty, Collins, and Stahl. And here's the pitch from Dummy. And it's the 1-1 count. And that ball is laced in the right field. And that'll drop in there. I thought he's had a shot at it, but Shorty's down at first with a leadoff single. Here comes Jimmy Collins. He's 1 for 1 today. And Patsy down there with great speed. And they got him picked off, folks. They got him in a pickle. And he is safe. They let him off the hook, folks. Let's watch that again. They had him picked off, and he makes it down the second. Beats the pickle. Over to first. Down the short. Back to first. Down the second, and he's in there safely, folks. So now you got a runner in scoring position with nobody out. And here's the pitch to Jimmy with a great speed down at second. And he squares the bunt back to the mound over to first. Now the go-ahead runner is 90 feet away with a 1 out for Chick Stahl. And Chick is having a hell of a series. He's 0 for 1 today, though, but can he drive him in? Patsy with a decent lead down at third. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that is lifted in the left field. That's going to drop in there, roll to the wall. That'll score 1. And Chick standing down at second with a double, RBI double for Chick Stahl, and Boston takes a 1-0 lead. Here comes Buck Freeman. That was amazing, wasn't it, Tim D? Beating the pickle. He thinks he's Benny Rodriguez in the Sandlot out there. Here's Buck Freeman now. He's 0 for 1 today. Chick Stahl with above average speed, not great speed, but decent speed down there at second. Here's a full count to Buck, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs now with a runner down at second. Now to bring up Freddie Perrinet, and he is hitting the cover off the ball, folks, in this World Series, and he's 1 for 1 today. Excuse me for a second. And here's the pitch to Freddie. See if he can drive in Chick with 2 outs here. And that's how ball gets away. That's going to be a wild pitch. And Chick is down at third now with 2 outs. Can Freddie do something with him down there? Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that ball is hit in the right field. That's going to score a run. And it's 2-0 Boston. So the wild pitch. Excuse me here. So here we go now with a runner on at first and 2 outs. 2 runs in here in the bottom of the third. Candy LaChance is up. He walked his first time up. And here's the 0-2 pitch. That's a swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. And we go to the top of the fourth. It's 2-0 Boston. We got Deline, Meredith, and Gilbert due up here against Tannehill. Can the Giants get some runs on the board and cut into this lead? Bill is 0 for 1 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch to him. And that is hit in the left field. And that's in the gap. Nice play out there by Stahl. And that'll be the first out here in the top of the fourth. Now to bring up Sam I Am. He's 1 for 1 today. Got 2 RBIs in this World Series. Can he get something started here with 1 out? Here's the full count. And that is lifted in the foul territory down the first base line. Should be an easy play for the Candy Man, and it is. LaChance makes the catch. 2 up and 2 down. That brings up Billy Gilbert. Gilbert's 0 for 1 today. Can he get a 2-out rally started here? Here's the 1-1 pitch. He squares the bunt, and that's back to the mound. That is 1-2-3 goes the Giants. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Bottom part of the order due up. Ferris, Cryer, and Tannehill. Ferris is 0 for 1 today, and he's first pitch swinging, and that's going to be popped up down in left field, and that's an easy play for Sam. 1 up and 1 down. Brings up Lou Crier. He's 1 for 1 today. Is he going to lose? Starting to get hot here, folks. 2 games in a row with a hit. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the short. Over to first. 2 up and 2 down. And it's up to Jesse here to keep this inning going for Boston. He's 0 for 1. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Boston goes down 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 5th. We got Bowerman, Taylor, and Bresnahan due up. Frank walked his first time up. Can he get on base again here? Here's the 1-0 pitch to him. That ball is hit a mile high in the air, and it comes down out in center field for out number 1. And up comes now Dummy Taylor. He's 0 for 1. Can he get a 1-out rally started for himself? Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that ball is driven down the line. We don't need no stinking DH. Taylor rounds first, headed for second. He's in there with a stand-up double, folks. Taylor gets himself in scoring position for the Giants, trying to cut into this 2-0 lead. Bresnahan's up. He's 1 for 2 today. Can he deliver a key 1-out hit here and drive in Dummy? Dummy's got good speed down there at second for a pitcher. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that ball is hit in the right field, and they're sending Taylor home. Here's the play at the plate, and he's in there safely. Nice job by Bresnahan. He's starting to heat up, folks, with an RBI single. That cuts the lead in half. Hey, how's it going, Beatles? And it is 2-1 Boston. We got George Brownie due up here. He's struggling in this series, folks. If he gets hot, these Giants are going to be a handful. Bresnahan seems to be heating up. And if George can, the rest of them's already smoking hot. So you got Roger down at first. 1 out for George. Here, he's first pitch swinging. And that ball's lifted into deep center field. Should be a can of corn out there for Chick, and it is. Now there's 2 outs with a runner on at first for Don McGon. He singled in this game. Will Roger be taking off trying to get in scoring position here with 2 outs? Here's the full count. And that ball is hit down the third. He'll go the long way over to first to end the inning. But the Giants score 1 on the RBI single by Bresnahan and cut the lead to 2-1. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We got top of the order due up. Doherty, Collins, and Stahl. Patsy's 1 for 2 today. And he gets something started here for the Americans. And that's a 3-2 pitch driven in the left field. Easy play out there for Sam. 1 up and 1 down. Brings up Jimmy Collins. He's 1 for 1 today. And he get a 1-out rally started. Here's the 2-1 pitch to him. And that ball is driven into right field. It's going to find the gap up against the wall. And Jimmy's rounding second, headed for third. And he slides in there with a triple since Beatles is in the house. So now you got an assurance run down there at third. And New York's going to bring the infield in. Chick Stahl, he's 1 for 2 with an RBI in this game, folks. Chick's having a heck of a World Series with 4 RBIs. Can he get number 5 here and make this a 2-run lead again? Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that ball is hit in the left field. That's a gapper, folks. Another one off the wall, and that boy's headed for third, and that's going to be another triple, folks. The Giants can't believe what they're seeing here. Back-to-back triples, and it's now 3-1. And here comes Buck Freeman. Can we have back-to-back triples? Buck's 0 for 2 today. Again, they got the infield in, trying to cut that run off. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that ball is hit in the right field. Is that going to find the gap? No, Bresnahan makes the catch. The runner stays put. Now there's 2 outs and a runner down at third for Freddie Parnett. Not who you want to see up if you're the Giants. Freddie is 2 for 2 today with an RBI, batting .471 in this series. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's an easy grounder down the second. That'll end the inning. But Boston scores one, makes this a 3-1 ball game. As we go to the top of the sixth, we got Devlin, Delane, and Meredith due up here against Jesse. Can the Giants get something started here? Here's the 2-2 pitch to him, and that ball is hit in the right field, and that's going to drop for a base hit, so the Giants get the leadoff batter aboard here against Tannehill. Excuse me, and that'll bring up Bill Delane. He's 0 for 2, batting .278 with an RBI. And here's the pitch. Will Art be off running? Awesome speed down there at first. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That's ball 4. And all of a sudden now the Giants have got runners on first and second and nobody out with excellent speed. Can Sam do it here, folks? He's 1 for 2 today. He's got 2 RBIs in this series. Can he get number 3, maybe 4 here? Tie this game up. Here's the 2-2 pitch to him. And that's going to be a foul ball near the stands. We'll have to take a look here in replay and see where that ball ended up at. This out, just in front of the stands for out number 1. So Art's still down at second. Bill's down at first. Here's Billy Gilbert. He's 0 for 2 today. Can he do something here with 1 out? Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's a ground ball down the third, over to second, over to first, double play. And that'll end the inning. And it's a 3-1 ball game, folks. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We got LaChance, Ferris, and Cryer due up here against Taylor. Trying to keep this a 2-run game and give the Giants a chance. And here's the 3-0 pitch to Candy, and he takes it for ball number 4. 4 straight balls. LaChance down at first. Here is Ferris. He's 0 for 2 today. LaChance with good speed down there at first. And he's first pitch bunting. Back to the mound, gets the job down. LaChance down at second with 1 out. Here's Lou Cryer. I don't know if I'd have been batting to try to get the Lou to drive somebody in, but it's what they did. Cryer, like I say, he does have a hit today. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's a lazy fly ball out to shallow left field. Sam's got it for out number 2. And here comes Jesse Tannehill. He is 0 for 2 today. See if he can do something with 2 outs to help his cause. That's a ground ball down the third, over to first. That'll end the inning, and Boston strands 1. We go to the top of the 7th. The Giants trailing by 2. Bauheimer, Taylor, and then back to Bresnahan. Let's see if Taylor will bat here in the 7th. Frank is 0 for 1 today. Here is the 2-2 pitch. That ball is hit into the gap in right field. Chick gets over there quickly, cuts it off, and he's headed for second, folks. He legs it out for a stand-up double. So Frank down at second. Will Taylor try to bunt him over the third here with nobody out. Looks like they're going to let him bat. And he does square around, bunts that ball down the first, gets the job done. So the runner's now 90 feet away for Roger Bresnahan's having a good game. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI. Can he pick up number 2 today? Number 4 in the series. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and he takes advantage of it, hits it down the third. They're coming home with it, and then he was safe by a wide margin. Not a smart play. Should have took the out. You're up by 2 runs. Now there's 1 out with a runner down at first. Not a smart play by Jimmy, I don't think. Collins should have rethought that. Now we got a pitch hitter here for George. Jack Dunn comes in the pitch hit. He's 0 for 2 in this World Series. Can Jack get something done with Bresnahan down at second? Here's the 0-1 pitch to him. And that ball is hit down the second, over to short, over to first, double play. But the Giants score 1 on what I think was a mistake by Collins and cuts the lead to 3-2. For some reason, we're not hearing it. So we'll have Doherty, Collins, and Stahl up here. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Patsy. And that's ball 4. Don't want to be walking, guys, here. You just cut the lead to 1. Give yourself a chance. Here's Jimmy Collins having a great game. He's 2 for 2. Patsy down there at first with excellent speed. And on the 1-2 pitch, he's taken off. He's going to make it. He's in scoring position now for Jimmy. See if Collins can make up for what I call a mental error there in the top of the 7th. With Patsy in scoring position now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He squares the bunt. Nice one out in front of the plate. Gets him over to third with a 1 out. That's going to force the Johns to bring the infield in with Chick Stahl. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 RBIs, batting a nice .421 in this World Series, folks. Can Chick get in this run and give the Americans an extra insurance run here? Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's hit down the short. They come home with it, and he is out of there, folks. They cut him off at the plate. Nice play out there by Bill Delane. So now there's 2 outs with Chick Stahl down at first. And Buck Freeman up now. And Buck with a 1-0 pitch. And they've taken off, and they just ran themselves out of the inning there, folks. Ran themselves out of that inning. Boston's not using very good baseball sense here. Lucky to still have a 3-2 lead. We go to the top of the 8th. McGon, Delavan, and Delane up. Can they scratch in another run here and tie this game up? Don's 1 for 3 today. Here's the 1-0 pitch to him. That ball is hit up the middle, makes it through the infield for a leadoff single. Here comes the G-men. Now you got Art Delavan up. He's 1 for 3 today with Don down at first with excellent speed. Will he be staying at first very long? Here is the 0-1 pitch. That's a slap hit. Do they call it a bunt? I don't think that was a sacrifice, but it gets the job done. Gets the tying run down at second. Don, a single, will score easily. Here's Bill up now. He's 0 for 2. Can he do something here with a 1 out? And that ball is ripped into right field. That's in there for a double. That's going to tie this ball game up, folks. And Bill's headed for third. No, he puts on the brakes, heads back to second with a 1 out RBI double to tie this game. And these Boston fans aren't very happy here, folks. It's tied up at 3 apiece. And here comes Sam. He's 1 for 3. Bill down there with awesome speed, a single or scoring. And Sam delivered here and put the Giants in the lead for the first time in this game. Here's the 1. Oh, they intentionally walk him to set up the double play. So now you got first and second. Excellent speed, though. Gilbert now with a chance here to put 2 runs on the board if he can get the ball in the gap. Billy's 0 for 3 today. He does have 4 RBIs in this series. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that ball is ripped down the short. They're going to turn 2, and now we got 3-3 game, folks, with Freeman, Parent, and LaChance due up here. Can Taylor keep this game tied up and give the Giants a chance to win it in the top of the 9th? Here's the pitch to Buck. He's 0 for 3. Here's the 2-1 pitch to him. That ball is lifted in the left field near the line. And Sam makes the catch out there for out number 1. And that'll bring up Mr. Freddie Parent. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI. Can Freddie get a 1-out rally started here for Boston? Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. Bowled him on that sinker. Man, made him look bad. That is Taylor's 5th strikeout of the game. Here comes LaChance up now. He's 0 for 1 today. And he's going to be first pitch swinging. And that is hit down the short. 1, 2, 3, go. The Americans, we go to the top of the 9th, all square at 3. We got Boheimer, maybe a pitch hitter for Taylor, and back to the top of the order in Bresnahan. Hey, legends. Can Frank get something started here for the Giants? He's hitting .438. He's 1 for 2 today. This is who you want up if you're the Giants to get something started here in the ninth. Here's the 2-1 pitch to him. And that is hit down the second. First baseman takes it, throws over to the pitcher, and Frank beats it out. How about that? He gets on base with excellent speed down there. Taylor looks like he's going to stay in this game, probably sacrifice him over to second. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that ball is popped up. And Cryer might not be doing much with the bat, but makes a nice play. Let's look at that one again. Gets out of that box quick, makes the catch. So Taylor doesn't get the job done. Here comes Bresnahan. He is 2 for 4 today. He has 2 of the 3 RBIs. Can he deliver here? Frank, like I say, excellent speed down at first. A double or scoring. Here's the pitch to Roger. The 1-1 pitch. That ball is laced in the right field. And he bobbles that ball, folks. And the runners are going to advance one base. And it is now second and third. 1 out for the Giants. Boston trying to give this game away here in the top of the ninth. That brings up a pitch hitter. And Moose McCracklin comes up. He is 2 for 3 in this World Series. A big chance for him. The Boston Americans got to bring the infield in. A single might score 2. Bresnahan with decent speed out there at second. And he is first pitch swinging, folks. And that ball is lifted in the left field. That should, it drops in for a base hit, folks. And that'll score the go-ahead run. And now there's 1 out with runners in first and third. I thought for sure that was going to be an out. I thought it was deep enough for the runner to tag up. Let's look at that again. I think he should have been more aggressive out there and tried to make that play. Definitely think he had time to come in and try to make the play. Regardless, the run's going to score. Try to get it out there. Try to get it out. Again, Boston, in my opinion, not using very good baseball IQ. That brings up Don McGann. Dan's 2 for 4. Again, Roger down at third. Moose down at first with excellent speed. Only 1 out. And they get some insurance runs here. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third. They come home with it, and everybody's safe. Again, not very smart. They turned 2 double plays, and now it is 4-3. Unbelievable. That brings Art Delavan now. Can Art deliver here with Moose down at second and Dan down at first? Here's the 2-1 pitch to him. That ball's hit down the third. Over to first. That'll end the inning. But the Giants take a 4-3 lead. We got the bottom part of the order due up here. We're going to have O'Neill come out to pitch hit, followed by Cryer and probably another pitch hitter for Tannehill. Bill O'Neill is 0 for 2 in this World Series. Taylor trying to go the distance here. Here's the 1-2 pitch to him. And that ball is lifted in the left field. The Giants are trying to break the streak of all the home teams winning the game and take a 3-2 lead going into New York. And that brings up another pitch hitter, Duke Farrell. And this will be Duke's first plate appearance here in the World Series. Boston's pulling out all the stops here against Dummy Taylor. And he's going to be first pitch swinging against him. And that ball's lifted in the left field. 2 up and 2 down. And it is going to be all up to Tommy Duran. Here's another pitch hitter. 3 pitch hitters so far. It hasn't worked. Tommy's first plate appearance here. Dummy's pitched a heck of a game. Scattered 8 hits, 3 runs over 8 2/3. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball down the second, and that's going to end this ball game. The Giants score 3 runs in the 7th, 8th, and 9th to take a 4-3 lead and take a 3-2 lead in this series, folks. Let's take a look at the box score here. The Giants starter rose to the occasion at Huntington Avenue grounds today, leading the Giants to a critical 4-3 victory over Boston. Taylor threw 9 innings of 8 hit ball. Giants won on the road for first road team to win, like I say, take a 3-2 lead in the best of 7 World Series. The Giants used the timely hitting of Moose McCracklin to seize the win. The right fielder stroked a run-scoring single in the top of the ninth to put the Giants on top 4-3. It was the only hit in his one at bat, but it was a game changer. I'm just happy to help the team, Taylor said afterwards. Look at Roger Bresnahan heated up, folks. The Giants needed it. He's had 2 RBIs, 3 for 5. Remember, he was 1 for 16 coming into this. Got his batting average up to 190. George got pitched hit for. He's struggling still. And Don McGaughan, 2 for 5 with a run scoring. Not a bad day for him. And how about Frank? He just continues to hit the cover off the ball. 2 for 3, scored twice. And for Boston, a hard luck win. Jimmy Collins and Chick Stahl and Freddie Perrin did their best to get the Boston Americans a win. Collins was 2 for 2, folks. And Chick Stahl was 2 for 4. Freddie Perrin was 2 for 4. Old Don had his 3rd stolen base of the World Series. Patsy Doherty stole his 2nd. Chick Stahl got caught stealing. Taylor, with his first start of the series, goes the distance. 8 hits, 3 runs, walked 2, struck out 5. And Jesse Tannehill picks up the loss. He goes 9 innings, 12 hits, 4 runs, walked 2, and struck out 1. Thank you, Tim D. Thank you, Legends. I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. That was something, wasn't it? He beat the pickle, didn't he? And got that stolen base. Yes, he did. All righty. I want to thank Tim D. Check out Legend Sports Universe channel. I want to thank him for stopping in. Beatles Eternally. Check out his channel. Beatles, are you doing something tonight for old Robbie? See if Beatles is going to do something. If y'all haven't heard, back in October, I just found out today Robbie passed away. We was wondering why we never heard anything from him, especially with his Rangers winning the World Series. Oh, you're welcome, Tim. See if Beatles is still in the house here and if he's going to do something. Give him a few minutes here before I get off. Yeah, exactly, Legends. Damn shame, ain't it? Too young, way too young. Hell of a nice guy. I didn't know him all that long, but very nice guy. Me and Beatles was talking about him the other day in his 10-year project. Yeah, exactly. A heck of a nice guy. Was going to college, trying to get a degree. Beatles might have gotten off of here. So maybe check out on Beatles channel later on, guys. He might be doing a tribute to Robbie. Until next time, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit that like button. and hit that bell for reminders. And on your way out of Boston, headed to New York for game number 6, hit that like button and leave a comment. Until next time, you all have a great evening and take care.